What's up, beautiful people? Yes, yes, yes. Welcome, welcome, welcome. If you do not know me, my name is Aprill Edwards, and I am transformation coach and CEO and founder of Because She Matters. So let me just throw my little contact information on up here. That's not what I'm looking for, but this is. So if you're not following me today, go ahead and click the button, find me on one social media, and let's go through this little journey together. So today, I have a topic for us that we are going to talk about, and it is, girl, it's complicated. That's what we're talking about. It's complicated. And the reason I want to have this conversation today with you in the coffee and conversation corner, here go my coffee, is because I was on a podcast interview yesterday, and the question was asked to me, why do I feel that most women won't pursue getting healthy from a holistic perspective, like really doing the work to get healthy, letting go of their baggage? Why won't they do it? And I thought that was a fantastic question. First time I've been asked that. And so I had to ponder on that for a minute. And then last night, I continued to think about it because that is an amazing question. And it's something really important to share to help people get perspective on what may be holding them back and breaking through that, right? So first of all, I believe that most people or most women aren't doing the work to really get healthy, right? Because it's complicated. It's just so complicated that it just seems overwhelming. Think about this. It's not a money thing. I know it's not a money thing. Yeah, women will say, well, I don't want to spend all money on that. I don't want to buy this supplement. I don't want to take this. I don't want to get a personal trainer. I don't want to spend money on that. But money is not really the issue. Think about it. Think about if this is you, how many times you'll spend money on what you want to, whether that's to go get your hair done, to go get a cute outfit, a purse, and why? There's instant gratification, right? You instantly feel good when you purchase that purse or you put it on. It makes you feel good instantly. So you love the reward, the instant reward you get by making that purchase. Maybe it's even covering up some of the stuff that you really don't want to deal with, right? We make sure our hair is really cute, our makeup is on point, our clothes are cute. Well, especially if we don't like the way we look and physically, we dress it up, right? So those things give us instant gratification. So we can justify spending the money or making the investment in those things. I'm perfectly okay with that. But now on the other hand, when you start talking about losing weight, or dealing with like emotional trauma or drama that may be holding you back, or dealing with your self-esteem or low confidence issues that may be stopping you from really doing something that you really want to do, right? When you think about those things, a lot of those things we don't do because it just seems too complicated. It's just too much work. And so we just say, it's not that important. Well, I'm okay being a size 14. I might be big, but I'm cute, or, I really want to start that business doing this, that, and the other. But you know what? I have a good job. I'm okay. We justify staying in our comfort zone because getting outside of it causes us to do some work that we just don't want to do, right? As women, we already have so much on our plate, so many other people and things that we're responsible for, that when it comes to putting that much more energy and effort in something, it sounds like it's too much work. And so we look for shortcuts, right? How many times will it catch your headline if somebody says lose 10 pounds in 10 days? Or the only thing you need to do to this, that, and the other, or try this diet, the best one ever, right? Which piques our interest because they use the words that trigger immediate gratification, right? That's why they have certain headlines. It's to trigger your psyche to believe I can get this quick. When in actuality, fast money spend fast, right? And so it's the same concept when we think about having to really invest in our health, right? We want to do stuff that's just going to get us instantaneous results. But I'm here to tell you, let me just be clear. I have done every diet. I have done the grapefruit diet. I have done I have fasted. I have done keto. I have done paleo. I have done everything. I have even done hypnosis. Y'all, I literally spent money to go and get hypnotized to try to get healthy. So you're speaking to a person who gets it. That's why I call myself certified overcomer, because if it happened, I probably experienced it, right? So we look for those. But let me just tell you, not fast money spend fast. And so what you do just like this will also eventually leave you just like this. 90% of the times it's like that, right? Yeah, we have some people who there are always exceptions to the rule, but when we look at the large pool or the larger population, you end up right back where you were. And so you'll find yourself again when the next big event, let me lose this 15 pounds. Those are the same 15 pounds. Even with people who take supplements, I'm just going to say it, right? Because I sell supplements, right? And I say that these supplements help me. They're a part of my health and wellness experience. They're just a part of that. And they help support me in doing X, Y, and Z. But then there are people who use them like, oh, these are magical. And then they lose this weight and they're like, look at me. And then they'll show you a before and after like 3 months from now. Why? Because they done gained it back and now they're going to use it, losing their products. They get off the products and they come back. It's stop cheating the process and just do the work. And yes, it's work. So can we just, first of all, the first thing to do to deal with any of it, can we just admit that it's going to be work? Let's just admit that. But guess what? When you wanted that degree from college, guess what you did? You went to school and you did the work. When you want a promotion at work, guess what you do? You work real hard to impress the people so that you can get that promotion at work, right? When you want to achieve anything, if you want that recognition for some award, the top 30 under 30 or something, you putting in work to make sure that they will recognize you. You're putting in all the effort. You're doing everything. You're building a new business. You losing sleep. You're putting in work. Why is it any different? Why does our mentality change when it comes to dealing with us? We will put so much effort into all the things that are outside of us, all the outer experiences. We will help somebody else in a heart attack, right? I'm in a heartbeat. Not a heart attack, heartbeat. We will, because that's the nature of many women. We're nurturers, we're caregivers. We want to take care of people. We find value in that. We find it boosts our self-esteem to be able to add value to others. And so we will find the energy. But when it comes to us, I don't want to do that. I'm tired. That looks like too much work. So let's just agree that it's work, but you work in other places. So it's that same work that you put in to get this is the same kind of work that you put in over here for you. And you, my beautiful friend, are worth it. Are worth it. It's definitely work that you're capable of. So that's number one. We're just going to agree that it's work. Okay. And number two, we're going to agree that the work is worth it. Because let me tell you this. What I do, I do what I do for freedom, right? And I'm searching for freedom in every aspect of my life. I want to be free from stress dealing with finances. I want to be free in my relationships by having healthy, nurturing relationships. I want to be free from all the things that have happened in my past and them having a shackle on me. I want freedom from all of that. And so I do things and I have lots of inputs that I have to give energy to so that I can have freedom. But the feeling of freedom is priceless. I don't have freedom in every area of my life today, right? I'm not a fronter, I'm not a pretender, but I have freedom, some level of freedom in all areas, but it's freedom, like there's more that I want to achieve, but freedom feels good, right? And even the journey to freedom, even though it's work, getting and putting in the work to get to a place when you can see it and you know it's up there and it's possible is such a beautiful thing. There's nothing like releasing inner turmoil that's been lodged inside of you. It's nothing like getting the freedom to know like your true value and what you bring to any table you sit, getting super clear on who you are, what you deserve, boundaries, what's available and what's possible for you, showing up and being your best in all areas, not just at work or over here. I'm talking about physically, mentally, spiritually, what you bring to situations, just having the ability to confidently know that you are delivering is so worth it. Okay. So yes, it's work. Yes, it's worth it. And number three, it's necessary. And let me tell you why it's necessary. There are people watching you. For me, those people are my kids. And so when people talk, I always talk about generational curses. But are you really digging in to think about that, what that really means? When I think about it, and I've talked to my kids and had these conversations with people, I think about generational curses as the gift that keeps on giving. Right? It's something that, like I work really hard so that my kids could have a great deal of success. I really give so much energy, but there are some gifts that I've given them that require no effort at all. It's just being passed on from generation to generation. It's just passed on from generation to generation. And those are the things that all of them ain't good. Right. And so when I think about breaking generational curses, I look at what's happened in the past, what's happening across the board in my family, the things that show up in multiple people. And I think about my life. And so how those things are passed on. I know that there's a likelihood, there's a good chance that those things will show up in my children's lives at some point, because history tends to repeat itself unless we actively do something, right? So when people say, if it's meant to be, it'll just be, that's one of the worst sayings. Please don't say that anymore. If it's meant to be, you got to do the work, period. And so when I think about my why and understand that it's necessary, I have to do certain things while I'm still here on this earth because I have to do it for my kids and my kids' kids and so on down the line. And so when I think about the fact that I filed for bankruptcy, my parents filed bankruptcy, what's going to happen if I don't set things up differently for our future? Right? If I don't have certain conversations about finances, if I don't teach diversification, if I don't teach all these principles, then that's going to continue to give, right? So I've been in unhealthy relationships. Those are rooted in different places. I see them around my larger family. So what's the likelihood of those things manifesting in my kids? It's likely. And so I have to do the work within me to get understanding so that I can also be available to teach and model and show my children something different. So not only, it's work, and yes, it's worth it for you personally, but it's also necessary because the impact that you have on the people who are watching you, right? And so we just have to uncomplicate it, or maybe we just agree that it's complicated, but so many things in our lives are complicated, but let's not overcomplicate it. Let's not overcomplicate it. Just break it down and start doing something. Start doing something. You drink coffee. I drink Slimming. I'm not even much of a coffee drinker. It's just something I do. I don't know. I just started doing it. And I'd like to drink coffee when I'm cold. It makes me warm up. But I drink Delgado Slimming coffee. It helps with my appetite. I'm going to drink something anyway. So I drink water all day. Right. So I'm going to drink I'm going to eat meals anyway. I like meat. So how about focusing on me eating leaner meats, right? Oh, uncomplicated some, and just do little things, start action, find communities, find a coach, find a way to just go, just do. Don't wait for the people around you. Go find new people. The internet has people. I'm your people, but just find a way to start making change and making it happen in your life starting now. That's what we're going to do. Yes, it's complicated. We're going to uncomplicate it because we agree that it's work. So we do work every day. We okay with work. Number two, It's worth it. Trust me. Oh my, it's the best thing ever. And number 3, it's necessary. It's necessary. So that's all I wanted to stop on here to say, my beautiful friends, is just to share with you that yes, it's complicated, but we're not going to let that stop us from getting to where we need to go. So I'm Aprill Edwards, transformation coach, solution strategist, CEO, and founder of Because She Matters. You can find me on all social media, Instagram and Facebook. It's at I am Aprill Edwards. Okay. LinkedIn, I'm just Aprill Edwards. YouTube, you know what? Let me just share this with y'all because this will help the situation right here. If I just go ahead and put this on the screen. Boom. Play it again, Aprill. All right, y'all. So I am signing out. Thank you so much for sticking with me today. I appreciate y'all. Toodles, much love, and have an amazing, amazing day.